The opinions expressed by the host and guest on this program are solely their own and do not represent the views or opinions of Blind United. We strive to provide diverse perspectives and discussions on our platform, but the opinions expressed should be understood as personal viewpoints and not reflective of Blind United as an organization.
It's time. It's time for
coffee time.
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 And here is your coffee time crew.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, and welcome back to Coffee Time with Blind United. So I got Miss Carol with me this morning right now, and hopefully Aletha will be joining us real soon. But how you doing, Carol?
I'm good. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How about yourself today?
Just, again, hot summer and got a lot on my plate, putting this walk a mile thing together. So hopefully it's going to be a very, very successful and eventful day. Awareness day, creating the awareness that we need,
Yes.
So looking forward to it. So anyway, tonight we have one interest group, which is our getting the most out of your Meta Ray-Bans. For anybody that's got a pair of the Meta Ray-Bans and, whether you know how to use them or not, we're there. Again, we can help you if you don't, and maybe you can help us if you do, that's just the way we do it, right? We just share and keep, just about networking and making sure that everybody understands how to use them. If not, we share, with one another about different things we've done, different things we've tried, different ways to do this and different ways to prompt it to get it, to do what you want them to do. So again, that's what we do here at Blind United. So if you're not busy at 6 p.m. Pacific time tonight, come on out and join us. We really would love to have you come hang out with us. So, but other than that, no, it's just staying busy. Like I said, I put out like 16 emails already this morning to all of the city council and the mayor and everybody out of LA. They might be a little busy dealing with all the ICE stuff going on down there.
True.
And National Guard running through town. But hopefully they can find a few hours to come hang out with us on the 11th of October.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe the National Guard went back where they belong by then. I don't know.
Hopefully.
But we'll see. They might move them to some other city. That's what might happen.
Right.
All right. Aletha's with us now. So good morning, Aletha.
Good morning, Aletha.
Hey, Grand Rising, you guys. How y'all doing?
We're good.
That's good.
How's your Wednesday?
It's going good. So far, it's going good.
Good.
How you doing? Go ahead.
I'm good. Just navigating back down here to this button for this
Okay.
for the first article.
Okay.
Just getting started.
Okay.
So you good? You feeling better today?
Yep. Woke up pretty good this morning. So
You sound awful cheerful.
Yeah. Woke up pretty good this morning, so I'm good to go.
Okay. Well, maybe you're feeling good a little bit later on this evening to join us for our getting the most out of them Meta Ray-Bans you got.
You know what? Please send me a reminder. I need it. And I'm going to take a nap because I don't know what time it is, but it's probably...
Well, 6 o'clock, so that's 9 your time.
Yeah, I'm going to take a nap so I can stay up because I need to
my
be up for
time,
that.
9 your time. And it's always a fun class too, Aletha.
Okay.
I'm learning with the, graciously gifted Meta Ray-Bans that Blind United, has given me to just
me
the
too.
prompts and different things. It's become a part of my life, really, inside and outside. So it's always a fun class.
Well, both of y'all are scholarship winners, so just in case you didn't realize.
I did not. Okay.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I was too. So yes, it was a blessing for me as well.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're gonna get and jump into this first article right quick. It's about and we've done a few articles on this, Aletha. It's about just different breakthroughs and treating our folks with Alzheimer's, stuff like that. I mean, I seen a movie. What was that? Down in the Delta, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where it had what's old girl, the mother from Good Times.
Oh,
Esther
yeah.
Roll.
That's the role, yeah.
Right, Esther Rose had Alzheimer's.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Okay, in that movie. So it's a really, really good movie if you can check it out. But
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, again, it just never really had a understanding of what Alzheimer's truly was until after I seen that movie. So I think about it, especially now that I'm getting older. Oh Lord, I hope I don't get this right.
Yeah.
Well,
So, but
maybe that's one that we could play on one of the movie nights on Friday.
I gotta get it. I gotta find it. That's what
Gotcha.
I'd love to do that one. But
Okay.
anyway, so like I said, it's another treatment that they've discovered. Helping out with this kind of stuff. It's got a little extra special piece in there for you ladies because again, it has a different way it comes at y'all. I guess I don't know. Well, let's take the article out and we'll talk about it on the other side. Be right
Okay.
back.
Hey V, you. Crew, grab your first cup as the Coffee Time crew gets into this first article. There's something brewing in the world of neuroscience, and it's not just your morning coffee. Researchers have uncovered a protein called FDL1 that may be a key culprit in brain aging and memory loss. This discovery could reshape how we understand and potentially treat cognitive decline. In a recent study, scientists found that FDL1 levels increase with age and appear to accelerate the deterioration of brain function. But here's the exciting part. When researchers blocked this protein in mice, the animals showed significant improvements in memory and learning. It's a breakthrough that opens the door to new therapies aimed at slowing or even reversing age-related brain changes. And that's not all. A separate study focused on Alzheimer's disease in women revealed a sharp deficiency in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, in the brains of female patients. This finding suggests that dietary interventions, like increasing omega-3 intake, could play a role in prevention or treatment. It's a reminder that what we eat might be more powerful than we think when it comes to brain health. Together, these studies highlight a growing understanding of how molecular and nutritional factors influence cognitive aging. They also underscore the importance of personalized approaches to brain health, especially as we learn more about gender-specific differences in neurological conditions. For the Blind United crew, this research is more than just science. It's a call to stay informed, advocate for inclusive healthcare, and explore how emerging discoveries can benefit everyone, including those in the blind and visually impaired community. What do you think, VU crew? Could nutrition and targeted therapies be the next frontier in brain health? Now back to the Coffee Time crew for their thoughts.
Well, first thing I want to say is y'all need to rush Trump some of this.
I know that's right.
Right.
I know that's right.
I'm sorry.
No, really.
But
That's what I thought.
but anyway, I mean, I love science. I love medical science. I mean, just as time goes on, man. I mean, we just given the proper funding, these people can find so many different ways to help with so many different issues within our bodies, right? And I mean, I truly, truly see that, this is all going to come down to, what they call gene therapy. It has a lot to do with our DNA, the way certain things affect us, right? And within that gene therapy, you can identify if you're, possibly one of these candidates that might be susceptible to Alzheimer's and stuff like that, right? And then they can treat that early on so that you don't have that kind of stuff, But again, for them to now identify another, protein that's actually one of the causes anyway of this Alzheimer's and stuff. I mean, again, I've seen the movie. Since then, I've talked to quite a few people that have family members that are dealing with it. And I mean, you hear it on the news. Sometimes these folks, they get away and they just wander off, right? It's not like they're getting away, like they're being held captive or whatever, but they wander off, and because they're, dealing with Alzheimer's and all this other kind of stuff, they don't remember where they live. Sometimes they don't remember who they are,
Mm-hmm.
and now they get found, whether it be by the police or somebody called the ambulance, whatever the case may be, but the people can't even tell them how to get where to take them. They don't know where they live, all this other kind of stuff. It's really a bad situation. People are doing a lot of different things to try to, trigger memories. There's a dude down there in your hometown, your home city right there, Carol, Dallas, Richard Rollins, the Gas Monkey Garage.
Okay, yes.
His daddy has Alzheimer's. And he literally bought the motorcycle that Fonzie used to ride in Happy Days.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And why did he buy that motorcycle? Number one, it's a collector's item, right?
Oh, yeah,
but number
sure.
two, his dad had motorcycles like that. And he took it to the home where his dad was living, and it actually brought a smile to his daddy's face. He said he hadn't seen his daddy smile like that in years.
Wow.
So I mean, different things can trigger different stuff. So I mean, again, this is a terrible, terrible thing, man. And I'm just glad that they're finding some sort of help for it. So, anyway, whichever one of y'all ladies want to go first, go for it.
You go ahead, Lisa.
Quiet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll start out first by saying that I didn't know, but when I was a little girl, my granddaddy had it, and trying to remember what my grandma used to call it, but it wasn't Alzheimer's or dementia. It was
You got the vapors or something like that?
No,
that was more of my generation, I guess.
Right.
It was like, it was like fading mind or fading memory or something like, it was something like that, that she would say, he got the fading mind and he got the fading memory. And I didn't know. I mean, I was a little girl. I was scared of him because, he didn't know what was going on. He was basically, they had to treat him like a baby, basically a child, like walk him to the restroom and walk him to, and I just didn't understand what was going on with him. And not even years later, like, I still didn't understand what it was about. But my sister is 57. We're actually 10 years apart. I'm 47. She's 57. And they just diagnosed her with early stage dementia.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't understand. I still didn't understand about that. Like when she told me about it, because she kept asking me the same thing, over and over. Like, what were we talking about? So I was like, man, let me look this up. Like, this is crazy. Like, she's young. Like, how is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is this? And in the article, they were mentioning about, how we eat and, how we take care of our bodies. And I can attest that if you don't take care of your body, if you do alcohol, drugs, not eat properly, those things affect you in your later years. And then there is minimum things that you can do, to try and treat it or reverse it. Or you really can't reverse it, but just try to treat it. And it hit home when, finding out that she was in the early stages of that. It hit home. So I did a little, research, a little look up on it, and it's basically, declining the neurotransmitters, and the neurotransmitters are declining, and you're not able to remember short term or long term. And it's happening in women a lot. And you don't have to be that old. Again, she's 57, so it's really touching in a lot of homes lately, and it's concerning that this is It's really, if we pay attention, it's really becoming an epidemic. It's not like how it used to be back in the day. It was real back in the day. It was real. It was rare. It was unheard of. But now it's actually prevalent, where more and more people are getting it. Not just women, but people are starting to have to deal with this, and more often than not.
I agree. I mean, down here, they have a study. And they pay you for this study. Unfortunately, it's in Fort Worth. I've gone once, but I can't get there because of
Hmm.
my transportation. But it actually is, they've taken blood and they're actually studying Alzheimer's, and they're paying individuals for this. They'll ask you a series of questions and, do some brain scans and things of that sort, take blood. This goes toward the research of trying to figure out a cure for Alzheimer's. But, a lot of people get it confused, Alzheimer's and
And
dementia.
dementia,
You
yeah,
know,
they do.
now I had my mother's pastor of her church. He had Alzheimer's,
Hmm.
and they had to get a double lock because he would just walk out of the house and
Hmm.
they wouldn't know where he would end up. And people that knew him in the neighborhood would bring him back to the house.
Hmm. Hmm.
But generally, you know, he just wouldn't remember. So they got to where they wasn't locking him inside the house, but they made it to where he couldn't leave the house. You had to have a key to get out and a key to get in. That's
Yeah.
the way the deadbolt was. Now, my mother, before she left, she had dementia. She had her right mind, don't get me wrong, but some things were just confusing. She thought that she still had a sister alive, and she didn't. And it took some people who had gone through this with their parents before they left to
Hmm.
tell me, hey, don't argue with them. Because she was
Hmm.
mad. I mean, like foaming at the mouth, angry.
Yeah.
And I could still see that and agitated. So to keep from irritating her, people that I knew that had went through this with some of their family and friends said, just agree with her
Hmm.
and,
Hmm.
have a conversation. And then eventually she would come back to where she wouldn't remember that conversation, but, just periodically little things would just point out. But it's very serious to where, to me, honestly, it seems that it's more prevalent now because more of us are on medication. A
Yep, that
doctor
is
will
so
write a
true.
prescription so fast
Yep.
instead of trying to figure out a natural cure okay,
Yes, ma'am.
like for me, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I've never had high blood pressure in my life. When my mother passed, guess what I had? High blood pressure. So the first thing they wanted to do was put me
Put her
on
on medicine.
medication.
Yep.
Stress had caused that. And
Hmm.
so I did. I got on a little medication. I did. But after a while, I'm like, I need to taper off. Well, no, no, we'll just take you down a little. No, no, no. Now
Hmm.
I'm feeling better.
Hmm. Hmm.
They didn't want me to get off of it,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
I'm off of it.
Miss Carol,
But it
same
was
thing
that
happened to me.
episode that
Yep.
happened almost 9 years
Well,
ago that just
Same
changed the
thing.
whole trajectory of my body
Same
chemistry
thing.
to
Yes.
where I
well,
was responding a different way. So
Same thing.
I
Hmm.
believe that a lot of these ailments that we have are due to
Hmm.
medication that's
Hmm.
prescribed. See,
Hmm.
some of these side effects are worse than the medications ailments that they're trying to cure.
right.
And, it used to be a church on every corner. Now it's a dialysis center on every
Yes,
corner.
on
Or
every
it's
corner.
this or that. So that's just
Yeah.
my opinion, y'all. Now
And
I'm
no,
no
I
expert at
agree.
nothing. I'm
I
just happy
agree
that
with
they
you.
are investigating things like this to try to,
Hmm.
find a cure. But I believe that the natural source of it is all of this artificial medication that they just will not let you get off of.
And
Well,
so, yeah,
I'm gonna take that.
okay, go
I
ahead.
want to take that a step further. I'm sorry, baby. It's more than just the drugs they're giving us. It's the drugs they're giving the food we eat. All the
True.
meat, all
That's
Yes.
true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
okay, all of that kind of stuff is
That's true.
adding to all of this kind of stuff. Right quick, I just want to holler out Tisha. Tisha said, "Hey, y'all."
Hey,
So,
Hey,
teacher.
Tisha.
but again, I mean, all this stuff is just, it adds to it, but again, thank God they coming up with something that can kind of counteract it, right?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
again, this is something else, when we was talking about AI before, being able to do some of these studies. Now, they can start analyzing this data and say, wait a minute, the side effect of doing this to the animals is causing this to the people.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? And so on and
Yep.
so forth, So hopefully they can start connecting some of them dots, and
Hmm.
start and quit putting us at health risk, by what they're doing just to make it easier for them to mass produce all of this stuff, industrialized meat and all this kind of stuff. It's
Mm-hmm.
really, really sad. So, but anyway, we are at the end of this segment. I'm gonna run a couple promos and then we'll get ready for the next article.
Did you
Okay.
know that people in third world countries do not have access to canes? The You Can Give initiative gives canes to people all over the world who cannot get canes. The You Can Give initiative not only goes to these countries and gives people canes, but they give people canes and a digital recorder that is solar powered, that has instructions on how to use the cane and instructions on how to repair the cane. The You Can Give initiative is a very worthy cause, giving canes to blind people all over the world. If you have a cane that you're no longer using, or a cane that's broken or bent, you can go to youcangive.org and get a shipping label, and you can ship your cane to Jimmy in Tennessee, and he will refurbish it and give your cane to a blind person in a third world country. That website again is youcangive.org. You can go to customcane.com. That's custom with a K, guys. And what Custom Cane does is they sell cane and cane accessories. It's like Burger King. You can have it your way. You can get a pink cane, a blue cane, a rainbow cane, a Broncos cane, a Chargers cane, a cane with the Braille alphabet, a cane with your name on it. Whatever you want, whatever type of handle you want, whatever type of tip you want. If you want an aircraft aluminum cane, if you want an all-terrain cane, telescoping cane, any type of cane, Custom Cane has it.
All right. Well, I hit y'all with a double promo for Jimmy. Again, he is the owner and founder of You Can Give, but he actually had the custom cane thing that he was doing when he was going to college and earning his way through college just to help subsidize his income and stuff. But now he's out of school, and all the money you spend at Custom Cane goes to You Can Give. So Jimmy's done a lot of great work. He's passed out, I don't know, 3,000-4,000 canes over the years within
Wow.
third world countries, places where people cannot get canes. People is walking around with pieces of scrap metal or sticks or branches or
Hmm.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've used a
So,
broomstick before.
hey, I mean, again,
Okay.
we got to use what we got to use, but again,
Right.
it's just a great thing that Jimmy's doing. He's taking canes to these people and getting them some help with that stuff and training
Mm-hmm.
on how to use it as well. So again, whether you send your canes to Jimmy, like I said, if you go to his website at youcangive.org, you can get print out a shipping label. It won't cost you a dime, to send it to him, and Jimmy will refurbish it and send it to him. If you're out here in the sellers, send it to them. Oh, I'm sorry, him. But if you're out here in Southern California, you can do the same thing. Or if you show up at any Blind United event, we collect canes at every event for Jimmy, and we just box them up and send him, 20, 30, 50 canes at a time so he can refurbish them. Every now and then we actually get together and have what we call refurbish parties where he'll send me all the material and stuff, and we'll refurbish the canes for him. That way, when we send them to him, they're ready to be sent off to these third
Okay.
world countries. So, again, all my canes come from Jimmy. I don't carry a white cane with a red tip. I refuse. No, I got 5, 6 different custom canes. So it's more like an accessory to me, if you will.
That's what's up.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
that's what that is. What's
I gotta get me one. Yeah,
the
Yeah,
I'm
me
same.
thinking of an
too.
idea right now. My
Me
So,
Lord.
too. Me
but
too.
but anyway, this next one is coming up. This next article is again, we were just briefly talking about AI because AI is everywhere now. I mean, even
Yes,
tonight, our
it is.
interest group,
Everywhere.
getting the most out of your Meta Ray Bans. The reason we use the Meta Ray Bans, why? They got AI in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So, I
Yep.
mean, again, we need to learn how to use it before it learns how to use us. So,
Right.
right now, because the market is, kind of wild, wild west for AI out there, it looks like we might be having a couple court battles coming up. So, check this part out.
Hey, Blind United crew, grab your next cup as the Coffee Time crew gets into this second article. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a buzzword, it's a battleground. This week, the tech world is abuzz with news that Elon Musk's XAI has open-sourced its Grok 2 model and launched lawsuits against two of the biggest names in tech, OpenAI and Apple. These legal moves are more than just corporate drama. They're a signal that the future of AI is being shaped not only by innovation, but by intense competition and questions of fairness. Let's start with Grok 2. By open-sourcing this powerful AI model, XAI is making a bold statement about transparency and accessibility. In a landscape where many AI tools are locked behind paywalls or proprietary systems, Grok 2's release invites developers, researchers, and even hobbyists to explore and build on its capabilities. It's a move that could democratize AI development and challenge the dominance of closed platforms. But XAI isn't stopping there. The company has filed lawsuits accusing OpenAI and Apple of monopolistic practices. According to XAI, OpenAI's close partnership with Microsoft gives it an unfair advantage in the generative AI space, while Apple's control over its App Store allegedly limits competition and innovation. These cases could become landmark legal battles, potentially reshaping how AI companies operate and collaborate. Meanwhile, NVIDIA is pushing the boundaries of robotics with the launch of Jetson Thor, a new AI-powered brain designed for autonomous systems. Jetson Thor promises to make robots smarter, faster, and more adaptable, with applications ranging from industrial automation to elder care. For the Blind United crew, this kind of tech could open doors to more accessible environments, smarter navigation tools, and even personalized assistance systems. In the software world, JetBrains has revamped its AI subscription model, giving developers more flexibility in how they integrate AI into their workflows. This shift reflects a growing demand for customizable, user-friendly AI tools that don't require deep technical expertise. And Perplexity, a rising star in AI-powered search, has launched Comet Plus, a premium platform that blends curated expert insights with intelligent search capabilities. It's designed to help users cut through the noise and find reliable information faster. All of these developments point to a rapidly evolving tech landscape where AI is becoming more open, more powerful, and more integrated into everyday life. But they also raise important questions. Who controls the future of AI? How do we ensure that innovation benefits everyone, not just a select few? And what role can advocacy groups like Blind United play in shaping a more inclusive digital world? For the Blind United crew, these shifts are more than just headlines, they're opportunities. As AI tools become more accessible and customizable, there's potential to create solutions tailored to the needs of the blind and visually impaired community. Whether it's smarter screen readers, AI-powered navigation aids, or inclusive design standards, the possibilities are expanding. At the same time, it's crucial to stay informed and engaged. Legal battles over monopolies and platform control could affect how accessible these tools remain. Advocacy, education, and collaboration will be key to ensuring that the future of AI is inclusive, ethical, and empowering. So, what do you think, Blind United crew? Are these shifts in AI and robotics paving the way for a more inclusive future, or do they raise new challenges we need to address together? Now back to the Coffee Time crew for their thoughts.
Well, I'm going to zone in on one word that is said right there, ethical. And
Mm-hmm.
XAI, for those that may not know who XAI is, the creator, whatever, it's Elon Musk. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock, the AI system that he's speaking of, is supposed to be the first, per se, open source AI. Uh, we've done articles on AI before. And so let me go here. The person designing the AI that's giving it the data, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a tendency to give it data that leans towards their mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Brock literally has referred to himself as an AI Hitler.
That's
Okay.
Mm.
crazy. That is
I mean,
crazy.
think about that for a minute. AI
Mm-hmm.
Hitler. And now he
Mm.
wants to go and sue these other folks that, because he doesn't feel he's getting a fair shake, right? Now, dude, you're not getting a fair shake because of what you did. Okay. I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
Doge killed every business you got going on, partner.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right, right,
don't
right.
don't blame it on the open AI. Don't blame it on Microsoft. Don't blame it on, NVIDIA. All of these, don't blame it on Google. You did this to yourself. Now you're trying to scratch your way back to the top,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm. Yep,
uh,
it's you.
now, don't get me wrong. I would love to see, some of this stuff become more open source to where we can, per se, train it
Right,
to do the things that we want it to do. I mean, we can do some of that at this point. I mean, I've done it.
right.
I've done it with Gemini. I've now got it going on with Copilot, which Copilot, for those that may not know, is Microsoft's version of an AI. Okay.
Okay.
But again, I use them all the time. Again, and I train him to do what I want him to do. I give it guidelines, and I give it those, and I make sure it follows those guidelines. When in the beginning, I had to constantly correct it. No, I told you do it this way. No, I told you do it that way. And now it's got it down, right? So I don't have to do
Okay.
it anymore. You
Right,
know,
Okay.
so, I mean, I agree with the open source part of it. I agree with the advocacy part of it. We got to make sure because this is not only is it a game changer, as I've said for society at large, right? But it's a bigger game changer for us because it now gives
Yeah.
us access to so much stuff that we never had access to before.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and the potential is there. I mean, as soon as we done here, I got to jump off because I got a webinar going on. I know Carol's heard me talk about it. Maybe you haven't, Aletha, but I bought and I paid for it. I'm just waiting to get it. This device called a Glide, and it's basically an AI powered, for lack of a better way to phrase it, it's like an AI powered guide dog. I mean, it's not a dog, it's not shaped like a dog, none of that, but it guides you like a dog,
Oh
like
wow.
it would, right?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know
it
you were
sounds
doing that.
awesome. I mean, I've heard about it. They talked about it. Man, it sounds awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, I was supposed to be getting it now, but, after testing and testing and testing, they realized that they had to go back and redo the actual framework and make it stronger, make it more durable, because they're selling this thing worldwide, right? And not everybody
Mm.
has the same type of terrain we have, not
Mm-hmm.
everybody has concrete. Some people got cobblestone. Some people got dirt roads, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, again, they had to make it more, adaptable to the various environments and stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but again, we got to stay on this stuff. And again, we got to advocate to make sure that our voices are heard when it comes to creating this kind of stuff. So, again, that's advocating. Whenever you get an opportunity to, when you're working with some of this stuff and you see something there and where they're requesting your feedback, give them your feedback. Tell them how it's
Yeah.
working for you or tell it how it's not working for you. You know what I'm saying? So they can make those adjustments and stuff and listen to our community. So anyway, I don't know. Aletha went first. I guess it's your time this time, Carol.
Okay. Well, I mean, for the AI, I mean, it is. It's a game changer for our community, especially for me. So having freedom to not always have to just have something in both hands is wonderful for me. I can wear the metas, I can have my cane, and I'm out and I'm doing my thing. And if I come across any obstacles that are not where it's going to take me too much time to take a picture of this or live and respond this way or that way, I'll utilize Be My Eyes, and me and a volunteer will walk wherever I'm going. And it's just amazing how I have the freedom of having a free hand without having my
Mm-hmm.
phone in it
Mm-hmm.
and my cane, and
Mm-hmm.
that throws me
Mm-hmm.
off balance because I got to be able to you know utilize my hand if I need to, if I you
Mm-hmm.
know if I need it. So just wearing the glasses has just tremendously helped me with everything. I'm gonna invest in some battery packs because I haven't had the problem to where they've run down, and they've lasted as long as I've needed them for the moment. But I do periodically put them in the case if I'm not utilizing them. Uh, you know, but AI is just it's open to everything, and I don't know why Elon is upset about something that he himself has done. But having platforms, although, I don't have a computer yet, I cannot wait for all of these changes to come about because I know that they are, to be able to have these open platforms that can maneuver. And like I was saying yesterday, you know, we benefit more because visual
Mm-hmm.
people, can click here, click like if we can have an AI go off into all of these other things and just do some of the things that take us forever to do, and make our lives so much easier, the better and faster I want it to come, and it makes us a little bit more self-efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
I'm not lazy, but I would utilize every platform that I could, along with trying to do whatever it was I was trying to maneuver through this or that to do. So
right,
I can't wait for all of this to come. Of course, they've got to have rules and regulations about certain things, but I know that they'll accomplish that as well. I'm
right.
just excited about whenever it decides to come.
All right. What you got, Aletha?
Well, I'm not really well versed in the AI tech world. It sounds like a billionaire war, basically, that uh is probably gonna go on for a while. But in the midst of that, they still are releasing different things that we can learn from. So I'm okay with that. I'm glad that this is available to us. I'm like I said, I'm really not um vast in the AI world, but it just sounds like a bidding war to me that who wants to be on top, like you said, Uncle Ed. Other than that, I'm happy for I'm happy for the tech
Right.
that is available to us, and you know um that's about it.
I mean, I see it more of as an access. You can't argue, if somebody's product is better than somebody else's. And right
Mhm.
now, I mean, I'm sorry, other people's products are better than his,
Right.
especially when you've trained it to act like Hitler. Come on, man. Who
Yeah.
wants to, other than those folks that have that mentality, they don't want to deal with that. So,
Yeah.
anyway,
We have enough negativity already in this
yes,
world,
we
not
do.
to have a computer come back at us with it. Come on.
Yeah, yes, we do. So anyway, Paul popped in. Paul said good morning. Tisha also said, thanks for all the information and yeah, do whatever you can to help support Blind United. So
Hey,
anyway,
Paul.
Hey,
uh, uh,
Paul.
uh, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a couple more promos. If you guys notice, my article is a little bit longer than now, so I didn't
It's all
realize it was
good.
as long as they are. So. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and run these last couple articles, and we'll get into our third, a couple promos. I'm sorry, and then we'll get into our last article. I'm sorry.
Hey, coffee time crew, we got something new. Support the mission and look fresh too. Fresh rock that blue with the logo in white. Blind United shirts, yeah, they feeling right. Just 20 to hand and you're part of the cause. Helping blind folks level up, no pause calls. From Jaws with Andy to Hard Ace Tips. Support group love and crochet kits. Movie nights roll and the vibes are lit. Every shirt you buy helps all of it. So cop that tee, be proud to wear. You're lifting up lives with every pair. Email us now, don't let it slide. Info at Blind United or join the pride.
Have you ever wondered what it's really like to be blind? Ever wanted to ask questions but held back, afraid of offending? Blind United invites you to replace that fear with fun, learning and connection at our 4th annual Walk a Mile in My Shoes challenge. Join us Saturday, October 11th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Wayfinder Family Services, 50 Hunt and Angeles, Vista Boulevard, Los Angeles. Experience everyday attacks blindfolded, like pouring a cup of water. Try assistive technology like screen reader computers and iPhones. Get a hands-on braille lesson and discover how independence is built every day. Smile, laugh, and learn alongside the blind community. No pressure, just pleasure. Help us build bridges, close gaps, and make connections. Walk a mile in my shoes and see the world in a whole new way.
I get chills every time I hear that song. That song is amazing.
Yeah, I love it too.
Well,
Yeah,
Pedro does an amazing job with these jingles, man. So,
Yes, he does.
yeah, he do.
I mean, again, the T-shirts, all the money from the T-shirts goes to help support the Walk a Mile. It helps support the interest groups, to support the platforms that we use to deliver all of this information to the community and training and everything for
How
free.
do I get a T-shirt? How do I get a T-shirt?
Well, you're talking to the guy that's got the T-shirt sitting right here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get in contact with you. Well, you have that thing. Just text me when you have a chance. When you get done with your webinar.
No problem, no problem. I'll do that, baby. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
They
again,
are
all that
nice,
stuff.
Lisa.
I mean, again, they in royal blue with the white logo on them, so they really nice. The 100% cotton.
Okay.
So it's American Apparel T-shirts.
Okay.
So we're trying to put out a quality product. I mean, for me, I believe it's a bit pricey at $20. Plus shipping.
That's
But
not bad. That's not bad for shipping.
I mean, I hear you, but at least we got a quality product that at least comes up to the level of what we're charging, right? So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, they
anyway,
I've
got
worn
T-shirts
mine.
for
I've watched mine several times.
they
So
they got
and I
T-shirts for
bought two of them.
$38. They got T-shirts for $40. Like that, your T-shirt is extremely affordable for us.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Because at this, we are. Some of us don't have a lot of money. Ain't no way I could spend $35, $40 for a T-shirt, but $20 plus shipping. I'm trying to
right.
do that. So
And
I
if you
hear
don't
you,
want
baby.
to do that, spend 10 for a jingle. or donate, just anything to
And
keep
we'll do
all of the
that.
interest groups flowing to where
Mhm.
it's a
We can send
voluntary thing.
you. We can make you one of them jingles too. Like we did
Yeah.
that for
Hey
Valentine's
man, when
Day.
I tell you I'm probably finna do both of them today.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Okay. No, we can. You want one for your dad or whatever, and again, what my girls did, I got all my girls one for Valentine's Day,
Hmm.
and they actually turned it into the ringtone whenever I call.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hmm.
Whenever I call, it plays the jingle that I had done for them. They all got their own individual jingle because it's about them individually, right? So,
Right.
but anyway, yeah.
Well,
So,
we'll get one for daddy next. I want my own first.
Right. Right.
all right. Well, we got a few minutes here. I'm gonna run this article so we have plenty of time to talk about it on the other side.
All
Okay.
right.
Hey, Blind United crew, grab your last cup as the Coffee Time crew gets into this third article. The world is heating up, literally and figuratively, and this week's Global Climate Tech Summit brought that urgency to center stage. Held in Geneva, the summit gathered scientists, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and activists from over 60 countries to explore how technology can help us combat climate change. From carbon capture to climate-resilient infrastructure, the event was a showcase of innovation, collaboration, and a shared determination to act. One of the summit's most talked about themes was carbon capture and storage, CCS. Several companies unveiled next-generation systems that can pull carbon dioxide directly from the air and store it underground or convert it into usable materials like concrete. While CCS has been around for years, new breakthroughs in efficiency and scalability are making it more viable than ever. Critics argue that it's not a silver bullet, but supporters say it's a necessary tool in the broader climate toolkit. Another major focus was renewable energy innovation. Solar panels that work in low-light conditions, wind turbines designed for urban rooftops, and hydrogen fuel cells that can power entire neighborhoods were just a few of the technologies on display. These advancements are especially important for developing nations, where access to clean energy can be a game changer for health, education, and economic growth. The summit also highlighted climate resilience, particularly in the face of rising sea levels, extreme weather, and food insecurity. Startups and research teams presented solutions like AI-powered flood prediction systems, drought-resistant crops, and modular housing that can withstand hurricanes. These technologies are designed not just to prevent climate change, but to help communities adapt to the changes already underway. One of the most powerful moments came during a panel led by youth climate activists. They emphasized the importance of intergenerational collaboration and called on world leaders to move beyond promises and into action. Their message was clear: the future isn't just something to prepare for, it's something we're building right now. For the Blind United crew, this summit is a reminder that accessibility and inclusion must be part of the climate conversation. As cities and systems become smarter and more sustainable, they must also be designed to serve everyone. That means ensuring that emergency alerts are accessible to blind and visually impaired individuals, that public transportation upgrades include tactile and audio navigation, and that climate education materials are available in accessible formats. It also means recognizing the role that blind and visually impaired professionals can play in climate tech. From data science to policy advocacy, there's room for everyone at the table. And as the summit showed, the most effective solutions often come from diverse teams with a wide range of lived experiences. The Global Climate Tech Summit didn't solve the climate crisis, but it did offer hope. Hope that innovation, when guided by equity and urgency, can make a real difference. Hope that collaboration across borders, sectors, and generations can lead to meaningful change. And hope that the future we're building can be not only greener, but more inclusive. So, what do you think, Blind United crew? Which of these climate innovations do you think could make the biggest impact, and how can we make sure they're accessible to all? Now back to the Coffee Time crew for their thoughts.
Well, I just wish we wasn't dealing with this hiccup America is dealing with right now, named the Trump administration, because we were, leading the way in a lot of this kind of stuff, and now he's pretty much trying to wipe out a lot of this kind of stuff. I mean,
Hmm.
I love the air filter idea. Think about it. How many people are buying the air filters for their homes that filter out all the pollutants inside their house? Imagine having some industrial filters like that on top of some of these factories and, in these industrial areas that can
Mm-hmm.
help filter that stuff out of
Mm-hmm.
the areas where it's being emitted, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All that kind of stuff. Yeah, okay, it's a great thing for, like I say, adding it to concrete or whatever. But you know what? It also belongs back in the soil. Okay. Again, carbon is part of the makeup of our soil. So again, we're depleting a lot of our farmlands and stuff. By over farming them, we got to regenerate. We got to put the nutrients back into the soil,
Mm-hmm.
produce the proper product, proper food products and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
again, I'm all about it. I give a damn. I put a windmill on top of my house. I don't.
Okay.
You anything to help me beat these, especially these summertime AC bills. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm. Oh
Right.
yeah.
My
I
goodness.
know you be catching hell up. I'm
Ooh, I'm
sorry,
guessing
catching it over there.
Oh, I am. I really am. But
Mm.
again, anything that would help me with that. Again, but oh boy, oh no, they cause cancer. They killing the birds. Yada yada yada. Hey, man, dude, shut the hell up. You know,
Right.
solar panels, man. We were number one in solar panels, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who's number one now?
We not.
China.
I bet. Uh-huh.
Big one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, you. Down in Florida, I don't know if you know this, Aletha, but they actually built an entire community down there that's all green. There's every house in that community, that subdivision, has got solar panels and stuff on it.
Oh
You know what
wow.
Nah,
I'm
I didn't
saying?
know that.
Man, and again, when folks as the hurricanes and stuff are coming through and people losing their power, they good. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
They still got power and stuff. Of course, you got to worry about all the flooding and all the other kind of stuff, but maybe you don't even have to worry about the solar panels getting blown off your roof. I don't know, but depending on how close to who you are to the hurricane. But
Mm-hmm.
again, anything to keep us from polluting the only planet we have to
That's
live on.
it.
You
That's
know,
real.
we
Mm-hmm.
don't have that money. We can't take a joyride up into space like what's his name?
Your boy.
What's old boy from Amazon? Him and his girl, his girl,
Oh, Bezos.
Bezos.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his girl, and took a few of her girlfriends, and they went up there and okay, well, we're gonna go up in a rocket. Just go on a joyride, right? Okay, wow.
Who does that? Like that's. I don't know.
The same people that's spending, three, $400 million on a yacht. You know what I'm
That's why I
It's
said it was
crazy.
like that last article was really it's like a bit more and a who got the biggest type billionaire more. That's what it is on the AI note. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Hmm.
these are the same people that ain't worried about this environment because
I
why?
know.
They got the money to leave here if they have to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't. We're stuck. We're
Mm-hmm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no way in the world
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna transport all these. I don't know how many billion people on the planet, but they ain't gonna get us all out of here.
Mm-mm.
No
Mm-mm.
way.
They're gonna leave
Mm-mm.
us. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whatever we can do to help our climate, and stop it from doing what it's doing. Because again, ain't none of us spring chickens in here anymore, right? I
Mm-mm.
know
Mm-mm.
in my
No.
lifetime, I have seen that every winter it seems like it gets a little bit colder, and every summer it seems like it gets a little bit hotter. So you
Yeah,
can't tell me that there's not climate change.
that's
Right.
true.
You can't tell me that because I'm experiencing it. I've
Mm-hmm.
got over half of what is a century
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
of
Mm-hmm.
this. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's whatever we can do to help save this planet, make this planet better for, those that come behind us, my grandkids, my great grandkids, and their great grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do. So, anyway, what you got, Aletha?
Oh, you said it all. You said it all. I can't follow that. You said it all. That's
Oh,
everything you said
wow.
was true.
Well, I mean, I hear you. I mean, again, we got to do what we got to do. I mean, I look at, like my daughter. She, Daddy, them all them little individual water bottles. Y'all don't realize that's actually bad. Because again, unless you're recycling them things, they ruin our planet.
Yeah,
What are
they
they
Which
going to
do.
do?
one?
The
Just
plastic
little,
bottles.
just plastic bottles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
if
know
you just
what
putting
I
them
mean?
in your regular trash can, it defeats the whole purpose because not only is the bag that holds the trash bad, but the plastic that's inside of it, all of that eventually, and it might take decades for it to erode, but it's going into the soil.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
nothing.
They don't degrade at the right, like everything else does,
Yeah,
as
them not
well as
biodegradable. Yeah.
Mm,
plus again, it's just adding to, the now you putting the chemicals. A lot of people don't realize there's a thin coating of chemical on the inside of that water bottle. There's
mm,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
plastic. That other element is not good for our environment. But again, my daughter says, Daddy, no, that's not good. Let's switch over and we just get the reusable big 5-gallon water bottles. We do it that way. Okay, no problem. I'm with that. Anything to help the planet.
right,
It's a
right.
big inconvenience for me now. I got to get up and walk in the other room and go to the cooler where I used to be able to just reach right inside my refrigerator and grab a bottle.
A bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's what's better for the planet. So, I'm down for any of that, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
mean,
mean, they come through the neighborhood over here about solar paneling and things of that sort. But my light bill is not too bad. Not just for the fact that I don't use a lot of lights, but I have a lot of trees that kind of shade,
Well, you
my
lucky.
property. The only
Mm-hmm.
downfall in that is I'm in Dallas, Texas, so we're prone to floods. We're prone to tornadoes.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, you're absolutely right. As a child, I remember we would receive so much snow. Mama would make us ice cream out of that snow that gathered up on top of the brick in the backyard. And now all we really receive is sleet and ice, and
Mm-hmm.
it's so much colder. And our
Mm-hmm.
lines back then, we had electricity too, but
Mm-hmm.
the stuff would just weigh down the power.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
know that if nobody lost power back then, why are we losing power now?
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
You
okay, so
know?
I'm sorry. I said I ain't had nothing to say, but why is there we having blackouts in the winter? I'm confused. I don't understand. Like,
Yeah,
how do we have? Why are we having blackouts in the winter? I
yeah,
don't understand that.
because
yeah,
it takes power to run the heaters as well,
yeah.
and
It
everybody got
does.
their heaters
Okay.
on.
Okay.
It does, but we have we have it also like more so in the summer when you need it the most. You got
Right.
people, especially elderly people, that are using oxygen machines and things of that sort. That takes electricity. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And here it
Yeah.
is. Those are the communities that you roll out these blackouts first. You're not going to the Highland Park area where these mansions are. You know, they got
Uh-uh.
$1,000 bills for their electricity. You're rolling out the community areas where most of the elderly are sick and they need all of these electrical appliances. Why I believe that they have control over that, you
Have
know
you? I wanted to ask you a question before we go because I know we have a minute, so I'm going to try to talk really fast. But have you had the topic about the Medicaid and the elderly and that? Have you had any article about that lately?
I mean, not lately. Not lately. I mean, again, people don't realize, and again, some of that stuff is actually taking effect now.
Yeah,
It's
right now
literally, it's
oh
literally
yeah.
not supposed to take full effect
until
until
September
after.
the 15th, I think.
Well, no, after 2026, after the midterm elections,
Okay.
that's when everything really kicks in.
Oh yeah, but they
Okay.
Mm.
have people that are having
Well,
notices that have to leave or move out of their centers and whatnot by the 15th and 16th of next month.
right. Well, again, there's many different things that's going on with that. I mean, again, that's not. I mean, I don't know per se exactly what their situation is, but again, there's a lot of changes going on with urban housing and development. With HUD, which is they're taking a lot of services away from a lot of those people as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, the funding.
So I mean,
yeah,
again,
I mean, I've
dude is
heard
just
down here that if you are on it, they're giving you 2 years for
yep.
your housing, and if can't find any type of employment, you're not going to no longer receive your Section 8.
right.
So it's a lot of
So
Is
different
that
things that
even
are
for
occurring that people are
the
really afraid of.
disabled?
But I hear they're only targeting the individuals that are able-bodied and able to work.
Okay,
I
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, like
right.
if you
So
just having kids just to keep receiving some type of service and discount on your rent, then you got to get out there and work.
Well,
yeah,
these are a couple of topics that we should like look at if you feel like it. Like if you don't have a whole
let's
lineup for
go.
this week, that would be good.
So like I said, I got 2 more days this week that you're gonna be with me. So hit me up with a couple of topics, and I'll make sure I do articles on those.
Yes, sir.
So in the meantime, in between time, it is time for us to get up out of here, and I
All right.
appreciate
Aw,
everybody for hanging out with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doing what we do
Yep.
here. It's
Thanks,
just,
sis. Thanks, Paul.
you
thanks,
know,
Tisha,
uh,
Paul.
all of that. Again, please like, subscribe, share, follow, comment, subscribe. Whatever platform you own, you watch this from, please just take a moment and do that for us. It really, really does help. And I hate to rush, but I got to go. So I will
Do
see
your thing, brother.
you on the next one in the morning. Y'all have a great day.
All right, you too.